Hello students, today we have to see topic statistical quality control for TY BCom students. Subject is business statistics paper 3. Shewhart's control chart for variables. We know that there are two control charts, X bar chart and R chart. Steps for X bar and R charts. First step, obtain the mean X bar and range R for each group subgroup. Let Xij, j is equal to 1 to n, be the measurements on the ith sample, I is equal to 1 to k, I is equal to 1 to k. The mean xi bar and range ri are given by xi bar is equal to summation xij divided by n, and ri is equal to maximum of xij minus minimum of xij. After getting mean and range for each subgroup, second step, obtain the mean of sample means and sample ranges, that is nothing but x double bar and r bar as follows. So x double bar is equal to summation xi bar upon k, r bar is equal to summation ri upon k, it should not be bar, summation ri upon k. Third step, setting control limits for R chart. Upper control limit is equal to d4 r bar, lower control limit is equal to d3 r bar, and central line is equal to r bar. Values of d3 and d4 are tabulated for different values of n. Next step, then plot RIs on graph paper with control limits to see whether process is under statistical control. Fifth step, to examine whether the process is under control with respect to process average. Sixth step, we will find control limits for X bar chart. Central line is nothing but X double bar, which is equal to summation xi bar upon k. Upper control limit is equal to X double bar plus A2 r bar. Lower control limit is equal to X double bar minus A2 r bar. After finding the control limits, we will interpret the charts, interpretation of X bar and R charts. To find whether the process is in control or not, X bar and R charts should be examined together, and the process should be said in statistical control if both the charts show a state of control. Now we will see the example based on X bar and R chart. This example is from October 2018 question paper, TY BCom question paper for 15 marks, and April 2019 TY BCom question paper for 15 marks. See the example. The following data on the basis of fuses of sample of 5 being taken every hour. Serial number, mean and range. Serial number 1, mean is 69.4, range is 45. Second subgroup number is mean is 63.4, range is 48. Third subgroup, mean is 57, range is 62. Fourth sample, mean is 64, range is 48. Fifth sample, mean is 57.4, range is 36. Sixth sample, mean is 82, range is 81. Seventh sample, mean is 85, range is 78. Eighth sample, mean is 33.4, range is 42. Ninth sample, mean is 46, range is 69. 10th sample, mean is 112.4, range is 84. 11th sample, mean is 93.6, range is 48. 12th sample, mean is 95.6 and range is 75. Question part is construct control charts for mean and range. Also comment on whether the process seems to be controlled. Given that n is equal to 5, A2 value is 0.577, D3 is equal to 0 and D4 is equal to 2.115. Now as we want to draw control charts for mean and range, we need to have range total as well as mean total. So let us find the total for range. 45 plus 48 plus 62 plus 48 plus 36 plus 81 plus 78 plus 42 plus 69 plus 84 plus 48 plus 75. Total becomes 716. We will need mean column total also. 69.4 plus 63.4 plus 57 plus 64 plus 57.4 plus 82 plus 85 plus 33.4 plus 46 plus 112.4 plus 93.6 plus 95.6. Total is 763.6. So first of all, we'll find R bar as summation Ri upon K. So there are 12 samples, so value of K is 12 and summation Ri is nothing but 716. So 716 divided by 12. The value is 59.66667. Then we will need to find X double bar as summation Xi bar upon K. So summation Xi bar is 763.6. This is called as mean of the means. So 763.6 divided by 12. The value is 63.6333. Then after getting these values, we will go for R chart. 3 sigma limits for R chart is given by central line is equal to R bar, which is equal to summation Ri upon K, which is nothing but 716 divided by 12. Answer is 59.66667. Upper control limit is given by D4 R bar. Value of D4 is given as 2.115 into 59.66667. So upper control limit becomes 126.1950. Lower control limit is formula is D3 R bar, which is nothing but 0. D3 value of D3 is 0. So 0 into 59.66667. So lower control limit becomes 0. Now we will draw R chart. See, lower control limit is 0, so it will coincide with x-axis. On x-axis, we will write the sample numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Now our central line is 59.66 and upper control limit is 126. So we will decide the scale accordingly. So 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. So this way we can take the values on y-axis. We will plot central line on 59.66. So this is our central line at 59.66667. Upper control limit value is 126.19. So it will go above 120. So this is our upper control limit, which is nothing but 126.1950. So for first sample, what is the range? First sample range is 45, second is 48, third is 62. 45, 48, 62. So for first sample 45, 48, 62. So this way we'll plot the points. Fourth sample 48, 36, 81. 48, 36, 81. Then 78, 42, 69. 78, 42, 69. So this way we can plot the points for all 12 samples. And we can see that from our chart, it is observed that since all the points lie within control limits without showing any non-random pattern, the process is said to be under control with respect to the variability. So we can proceed to the construction of X bar chart. Now for X bar chart, the formula for upper control limit is X double bar plus A2 R bar. X double bar value we already have calculated as 63.6333 plus value of A2 is given as 0.577 into R bar is 59.66667. So first of all, we'll find this product. 0.577 into 59.66667. The value is 34.42766. So upper control limit can be calculated as 63.6333 plus 34.42766. So the total becomes 98.0609. lower control limit is calculated as x double bar minus a2r bar. So x 63.6333 minus 0.577 into 59.66667. So lower control limit is nothing but 63.6333 minus 34.42766. So the value becomes 29.20564. And central line is nothing but x double bar, which is equal to 63.6333. Then we will draw the x bar chart. On x axis we will have sample numbers from 1 to 12. On y axis again we have to decide the scale. The lower control limit is starting with 29 point something. So we will take the scale 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And we will plot the lower control limit as 29.2056, central line as 63.6333, and upper control limit is 98.0608. And we will plot the points. For first sample, what is the mean value? Mean value is 69.4. 69.4, 63.4, all these values are within control. Only the 10th value, that is 112.4, will go above the upper control limit. So 1/10th sample value is going above upper control limit. So we can say that the process is not under control. So from the chart, clearly the process is out of control since the point corresponding to 10th sample lie outside the control limit. Although our chart depicts control, the process cannot be regarded to be in statistical control since X bar chart shows lack of control. See the next example. A machine is manufacturing mica sheets with specified thickness between 0.0008 inches and 0.015 inches. Samples of size 4 are drawn every hour and their thickness in inches recorded as follows. So sample number 1, thickness 14, 8, 12, 12. Second sample 11, 10, 13, 8. Third sample 11, 12, 16, 14. Fourth sample 17, 12, 17, 16. Fifth sample 15, 12, 14, 10. Sixth sample 13, 8, 15, 15. Seventh sample 14, 12, 13, 10. Eighth sample 11, 10, 8, 16. Ninth sample 14, 10, 12, 9. 10th sample 12, 10, 12, 14. 11th sample 10, 12, 8, 10. 12th sample 10, 10, 8, 8. 13th sample 8, 12, 10, 8. 14th sample 13, 8, 11, 14. 15th sample 7, 8, 14, 13. 16th sample 8, 10, 9, 13. 17th sample 7, 8, 16, 10. 18th sample 7, 10, 12, 10. 19th sample 10, 12, 2, 13. And 20th sample 20, 8, 10, 14. Draw control charts for the mean, the range, and comment on the following. Is the process under control? So this is the question part. Now to solve this question, first of all, we have to find sample mean. How to get sample mean? 14 plus 8 plus 12 plus 12. We will add these four numbers divided by 4 will give us 11.5. So for every sample, find out sample mean this way. Add the sample observations and divide it by 4. So for first sample, the mean is 11.5. Second, 10.5. Third, 13.25. Fourth, 15.5. Fifth, 12.75. Sixth, 12.75. Seventh, 12.25. Eighth, 11.25. Ninth, 11.25. 10th, 12. 11, 10. 12th 9, 13th 9.5, 14th 11.5, 15th 10.5, 16th 10, 17th 10.25, 18th 9.75, 19th 9.25 and 20th 11. And then we will find range also for every sample, that is nothing but maximum observation 14 minus 8. So difference is 6. So this way we can find range for every sample. So the range values are 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7, 4, 8, 5, 4, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7, 5, 9, 5, 11, 6. After getting this sample mean and sample range, we will take the total of sample range, that is nothing but 113, and total for sample mean, the total becomes 223.75. So calculations they have shown us. So first of all, get x1 bar as, so first sample mean they have shown how to find. So total is 46 divided by 4, so the value is 11.5. So we need to find double x bar. X double bar is, that is nothing but summation xi divided by k. So 223.75 divided by 20. So x double bar is 11.1275. Range value, we have to consider maximum of xij minus minimum of xij. So that is nothing but 14 minus 8. So first sample the range is 6. So after getting the sample mean sample ranges, we will find r bar as summation ri upon k, which is equal to 113 divided by 20. So answer is 5.65. For n is equal to 4, a2 is 0.729, d3 is equal to 0 and d4 is equal to 2.282. So R chart, lower control limit, the formula is d3 r bar. Value of d3 is 0. So 0 into 5.65, the answer is 0. Central line is nothing but r bar, the value is 5.65. Upper control limit, the value is d4 r bar. Value of d4 is given as 2.282 into 5.65. So upper control limit is 12.8933. Now we will plot these values and we will draw R chart. So on x-axis we have to take the sample numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Lower control limit is 0. So it is nothing but x-axis. Central line is 5.65. Upper control limit is 12.8933. Now for first sample, the range value is 6. So 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7. So 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7. So this way we'll plot all the values on our chart and we can see that all the points are within control limits. So we can conclude from our chart, it is observed that since all the points lie within control limit without showing any non-random pattern, the process is said to be under control with respect to variability. So we proceed to the construction of X bar chart. So X bar chart will find upper control limit as X double bar plus A2 R bar. X double bar we already have calculated as 11.1875 plus value of A2 is 0.729 into 5.65. So upper control limit becomes 15.30635. Central line is nothing but X double bar, which is equal to 11.1875, and lower control limit is nothing but X double bar minus A2 R bar. This is printing mistake here. It should be minus A2 R bar. So 11.1875 minus 0.729 into 5.65. The final answer is 7.06865. So we will plot these points on control chart. We'll draw. So this is our mean chart. So on x-axis again we'll take the sample number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And lower control limit is 7.068. Central line is 11.187 and upper control limit is 15.306. So for first sample we will see the sample mean is 11.5, 10.5, 13.25. So these values we will have to plot. So 11.25, third is 13.5. So this way we will plot all the points on the chart for 20 samples. We can observe that fourth value is going above the upper control limit. So we can say that the process is out of control. So we can conclude from the chart clearly the process is out of control since the point corresponding to fourth sample lie outside the control limit. So although our chart depicts control, the process cannot be regarded to be in statistical control since X bar chart shows lack of control.